Good afternoon, I'm Norman Van Aken. The restaurant represents the continuation of a craft I began with 50 years ago. It's the ongoing realization of the vision of New World Cuisine in the newest place that I'm doing it in with my teams. It represents the opportunity to reach the people who live in Orlando and visit Orlando, something I hope they find unique and delicious. If I go to a table and they ask me to describe the food or the experience here, I tell them that what I'm trying to do is create memories for them that will not only make them feel sated with food, but hungry to come back for more. What is my favorite dish in the restaurant? Whatever that lady is enjoying, that's my favorite dish. What I want to offer in the restaurant is a journey, a great story, a beautiful song, an amazing dance. I want people to be driving home and almost not notice the highway. I want them to be traveling back to the time that they were here within these walls and enjoying not only the food and not only the service, but also each other. I think what distinguishes us from the other restaurants in Florida, to a great extent, not only Orlando, is the deep love we have for making food that speaks of the history of Florida, of the many different cultures that have come to live here and call this place home, the celebration of people from the countries around us and the country we are in. I want this food on our menu to be so clearly etched with my vision of cuisine that there's no doubt of where they're dining. I still love to cook every day, but there's no doubt that the times of me being a line cook and being in the restaurant when 300 people were coming to have dinner and I was working saute or the grill, that's part of my history, the more my current life. But I shall never forget the energy and pace and holy smokes, here we go, Saturday night feeling at 6 or 6:30 before the majority of people had arrived. Just that extraordinary, I think people who maybe are on stage, musical performers about to go and do their set must feel a very similar type of vibration, which is a combination of being really happy and nervous at the same time. I feel that the most important thing for me in creating a kitchen team is them having the type of hunger and curiosity where they know that the most important thing for them is to learn something new every day. I have worked with a lot of people that did not come from fancy restaurants or hadn't been to culinary school, but if they had the right kind of appetite for learning and growing and challenging themselves, then I know that they can be an invaluable aspect of the team. Essentially, we have two menus at the restaurant. We have the a la carte menu and we have the tasting menu, sometimes called the chef's tasting menu. In France, it was called the degustation menu. This is something that I began to do in the late 80s in Key West in a small restaurant that I was finally the co-owner of. And with the tasting menu, what we have is the opportunity to create an ensemble experience for them from beginning to end. We craft it from the very first taste they have, the amuse-bouche, through all the savory courses, down through the desserts, and cheese if they wish to have cheese. It's a set piece. It's meant to be an entire performance where one act goes specifically into the next act, the way a playwright would write a play. I think the reason that I want people to feel that they should come to this restaurant is for the same reason that they would want to go to an extraordinary theatrical presentation, a movie, a concert performance, that they are specifically psyched to feel like this is going to be something that will give them memories that will last them for many, many years, and the chance to share them with their friends and family. So in essence, what I'm saying is that I hope you'll come to the restaurant. I hope you'll let us cook for you. I hope that you will let us serve you in a way that you will feel like you deserve to be feeling, because that's my goal.